be a bit late, but I'm not feeling very well and I can't really talk very much today because I have a sore throat. Madinija, I think she will join us soon. She just called me. Okay, Madinija just joined, and I think Cik Din is still not here yet. He will probably join us just a bit later. Okay, so today, what you need to do is to show us your perspective. Okay, perspective drawing. But before that, can I ask Madinija, uh, dah masuk kan? Line okay tak? Madinija, tak dengar lah. I think you're muted if you are talking. Okay, okay, tak apalah. Okay, so let's just go on my row, and maybe anyone would like to volunteer to show your perspective.
May I?
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so wait. Wait.
Madam Izzah dah dapat masuk ke? Tak dengar lah Madam Izzah. Tak, dia jauh. Dia macam macam bunyi angin lah macam tu.
Ada driving ke airport PI. Pun dulu juga ada, tak tahulah. Jadi saya try kita dah sampai di nombor dia naik okey dekat dekat site.
May I start?
Yes, Ariana.
All right. So, good morning to Dr. Hannah and Madam Ija. So, before that, I would like to show my section plan. So, this is my section plan I've taken from this right from here, section A, which is this one. And then for section B, I took it from here, which is this one. And then for my perspective view, this is my perspective view. I did, the first one is I did a landscape. So this view is, I will be standing from somewhere right here, over here, and then I can see my one point is from there, standing right here, and then looking over the sitting area, the barbecue area, and also the waterfall. And then the second perspective is a portrait. So I took it from here by standing right here, looking to the string and the tree, and then from there also we can see a part of the shelter. So that is all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Ariana. Can you hear me clearly? Hear me?
Not so clear, but okay.
Okay. Not so clear. Is it my line?
No.
Line? Oh, is it my
the
voice?
line is okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I really have a sore throat, so I cannot really talk very well. Okay. First of all, for your plan, your section cut needs to be a bit bigger, yeah, because I cannot really tell. I cannot really see. It can be a bit bolder. You can do it a bit bolder than the rest of your labeling. Okay.
All right.
And then it can go, just for your information, it can go through your plan a little bit. Okay.
Over here.
Contohnya, that's just an example. Okay. In terms of your section, hang on. Let me just see where you cut it. Uh, okay. Uh, what tree is this?
This one is it's like this one. I'm not quite sure of the name, but the tree is wait, it's okay. Something like this one.
Mm, which one are you showing an image?
I'm showing at the images.
Okay.
Something like this. This fern. I think this is a fern.
Oh. It doesn't look like that.
Yes, but I'm going to change the look because it doesn't quite look like that. I'm going to change it.
Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. I think your section is fine. Then let me just see the palms, the trees, and then the fire sitting area. Is it sunken? No.
It's here. Yeah, because there's a step going down, so
Okay. Okay. And then the deck is not raised, is it? It's not.
no.
Okay.
The back right here is the BBQ area.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, it would actually be nice if you just raise the deck a little bit. I think it gives some apa there's like a differences or diverse in leveling. Okay,
Okay.
so I think even naturally pun, if you go onto a deck, dia akan ada a little bit of raise.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. All right.
and then your table is fine. Okay, I think your section is fine. Oh, sorry, I think I just moved. And then this one is shelter, and then the water. Okay, when you cut here, oh sorry, sekejap, eh. When you cut here, so
Mhm.
this is the part that this one is it?
Yes. Right here, yeah.
Oh, this is lawn. Okay, okay, I thought it
Oh,
was
yeah.
water. All right, okay. I think
Okay.
that's fine.
All right.
Your section is fine, and your perspective one is also fine. I can see the spaces that you're trying to show. Cuma I just wish, why did you do the second one as a portrait?
Portrait because I tried when I tried to do it in landscape, I cannot really picture it out. So I made it into a portrait, and when I do it, I think I can see in like in a smaller space. I can imagine it when I do it.
Okay. Uh, okay, I'm not sure if we last time asked to have a landscape. I think Jaden mentioned it, but it's fine. It's just that when you do a portrait, the spaces that we can see is quite small, so
Yes.
it makes us only able to see more of your like elements. Macam like I don't know, is this a swing?
Oh,
Macam
yeah.
swing macam tu, rather than the first perspective is very nice. It shows the space with all the like background and the context of the elements. Okay, just bear that in mind.
All right.
Okay, I think that's fine. I think you're on the right track. Cuma your section ni, the one that you cut the water ni, you have to
Yes.
thicken also,
Okay.
not just the ground.
Is it too light? The
Yes, it's the same thickness as the ground here. Whatever thickness you put here is the same as the
all right.
water. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
Madam, Dr. Hannah,
Mm-hmm.
about from the side plan here, is the vegetation amount, the arrangement, is it okay?
This is the entrance, is it?
Yes, here is the entrance.
Okay. To me, it's fine. But personally, I would add more trees on this area.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hmm. Hmm. Ini pond ya? What is this? Is a pond? Okay.
Yeah, this is the pond connected to the waterfall here.
Okay. So, is there a circulation here?
The
Can people walk
circulation right
here?
here.
So, but then there's a apa? There's a shrub here. How can you walk from here to here?
The walkway is from here, and then go through the shelter first, and then go in right here.
And then how to go to?
The other side from here.
No, I mean like, can I walk on here?
Yes.
That's what I meant, because you have shrubs here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you have to remove the shrub, because if I can walk on here, it's better for you not to create a dead end here.
Okay, so
So
I'll
you know,
remove the
yes,
shrubs
they
right here.
remove the shrubs, yes, and do like um continuation, apa, not continuation, the connectivity between this and this, ada a small lane maybe you can walk
Okay.
to.
I see.
Okay,
Right.
because you have the pond here, so you would want people to be, not people lah, yourself, to be able to use this path. Okay, and then when even you, if you say they go through here and then into from the shelter and then to the pond, don't give them a dead, don't give yourself a dead end and then have to
Oh.
like patah balik.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
okay, I think that's all. Madam Ija, yes, Madam Ija nak ni comment.
So I think I want to add in terms of proportion of trees in plant, because from most of the drawings that I've seen, you always seem to draw very little trees. Means you have to, I think you have to do a minimum of 4 meter diameter for trees. So it's double the size of your shelter. Minimum. Currently, I think most of you will draw like 1 meter diameter. So it's a very small space. 1 meter is like a bamboo only. Can you hear me clearly?
Madam Ija, it's I hear you, but it's not clear.
It sounds so far ke apa dengar? Hold on. Adi. Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I need to repeat. My comments on the proportion of your trees. Doesn't matter in terms of plan or section or perspective. In plan, you have to do it minimum of 4 meter diameter, because currently I think what you have is less than, it's about 1 meter. So 1 meter is a very small tree. It's just like a bamboo, 1 meter. So tree canopy, I think all of you please take note, because I saw a lot of you do very small diameter, and then you put a lot of trees inside, which I think you can only have maybe 3, 4, 5 maximum 5 trees inside your area. Big trees I'm talking about big trees. And then shrub, in terms of graphic, please do not show exactly every number of shrubs. It can be only like a group of shrubs here. I'm not sure how did you guys already learn on how to draw shrubs or not yet. Fiona? Sorry. Terputus pula. Okay, so just now that's my comment lah in terms of proportion for Soske items. And then in terms of section and elevation, please make sure the tree trunk is quite high enough lah. It depends on your type of trees, but then if you do like yours, I think it's about 2 meter high, is it? 3 meter high? Is the palm, is it coconut palm?
Yes.
So coconut palm is not, unless it's a dwarf coconut lah. But dwarf
Okay.
coconut won't look like this. It will be, the leaf will be longer. So this is not right lah in terms of proportion. In term, the rest I can really see clearly lah from my phone. But then in terms of perspective, yes, I agree with Dr. Hannah comment just now. You need to show space lah, not to show element, because the point of doing in perspective is to show what is the best view for the spaces that you have.
Okay.
So it's the I think the comment is a typical comment for everybody lah. Just take note on that lah. I think we're not going to comment the same thing lah. Alright.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Cik Din is here. Cik Din, anything you want to say about Ariana's perspective or sections? You're muted lah, Cik Din.
Okay, I was just about to say it's good that I'm muted today. I'm being muted today because I tend to talk too much and take too much of the time. Anyway, that's just a slight joke. Right, let me see. Well, I'm looking at the Miro now. I mean, I think apart from the obvious thing that you, possibly Dr. Hannah, and also Madam Ija has expressed and commented on the work itself. But Ariana.
Yes.
Just a quick glimpse. I mean, this is just a quick off-the-cuff remark. You know, when you draw the elements or the trees or whatever, please make sure that the line is quite continuous. You know, do not make the lines very, very sketchy. Start stop line.
Oh, okay.
Because the line quality can be, it looks a bit it looks a bit amateurish, you know, if you like. And with actual fact, you can do that because you know you just simply hold the pencil and control the line continuously as long as you can. Then if you really can't, you can't carry on, stop and then continue from then on. But make sure the lines are as continuous as possible. But many of the lines are very, very sketchy because it can affect, you know, the quality of the graphic itself. You know, it's not so much of the information or the drawing itself, but it's the quality of the graphic, you know, that could be affected. You know, many of the trees, for example, they seems to be you know, non-continuous. And what are these palm trees at the bottom of in the lower section below the coconut tree?
It's something like the Poro images. It's like the fern, but I am going to change the what do you call it, the look here.
Okay, I managed to catch what Madam Ija said, and also Dr. Hannah said that, you know, when you draw a perspective, it's important that you capture the space, you know, and also the place, not just simply based on an item, right? And I think maybe this particular, I'm looking at your Miro here, this particular sketch, I think that's quite appropriate, you know. As much as possible, try to, you know, but the second one, this where my cursor is, that one is not that good. That was it's quite narrow actually in terms of space manifestation displays. It's quite narrow as compared to the one on the left hand side.
Okay.
All right. And also, you know, when I see the swing, for example, you know, it's like single line drawings. It's like the structure is very, very flimsy. So have some sense of thickness in the lines that you draw for the swing, right? Okay. Because this is a structural item. Imagine a man of my size were to sit on that swing, the whole thing would just collapse. You know, so sometimes, you know, you must check in reality, that's that's what the size of it. But sometimes in graphic you can exaggerate a little bit, you know.
Yes.
Just to make sure that, you know, that there's some sense of thickness in the strength in the size or diameter of the structure itself. So exaggerate a little bit. Because graphic is not a kind of like I said, it's not an artistic representation, but it is a graphic representation of information. Right, so something like that. Okay. All right. I'll just stop here for a while. But if it was possible, also try to include one or two figures in your sketches as well, because that gives a sense of scale,
Okay.
right? Which I think is absent. If you want to draw yourself, also is fine. Or you want to draw some kind of graphic figure, also that's fine. All right. Okay, guys, we move on to the next one, please.
All right. Thank you, Jadine.
You're welcome.
Dr. Hannah. Thank you, Madam Ija.
Okay, welcome. I think Yap Twenzy raised a hand.
Yes.
Okay, right. Yep. Where are you? Yep.
I'm at Dr. Hannah Workbase, friend number 54. Okay,
All right, got
can we
it.
start now? Okay, I will start now. Good morning, Dr. Hannah, Chetty, and also Madam Ija. And this is my section plan, which is the latest one. I haven't labeled it because I need to improve the handwriting. And then after that, I choose the section, which is the AA is the upper area, which is the waterfall here, the corner, and also the L-shaped seat with the table. And then for BB section, I show it right area, which is vertical right area. I show the entrance and also the stone seat. And okay, for the perspective, I choose from, I will stand on the entrance here and also saw the shelter and also the BBQ area from the entrance. And then for the perspective 2, I will choose here. I will stand at the bonsai tree, beside the bonsai tree, and then see the hanging swing here. But for the perspective 2, I haven't done it because there is some tree I need to add more.
What tree is that?
What
tree is that? Come on. Come
on. I haven't decided because I need to like try and error like that.
Didn't you WhatsApp to me yesterday or yesterday evening regarding the tree, or was it someone else?
No.
Someone else then. Oh.
Yeah.
Someone I mentioned about the Plumeria rubra. Who was it?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Okay. I think what we'll do, Ija and Dr. Hannah, I think I'll comment on the perspective. I think both of you can comment on the other aspects, especially regarding the section. I think that saves a little bit of time. Let's not go over the same thing again and again. Okay? Boleh tak macam tu?
Boleh.
Boleh macam tu. Senang kan? I can focus on the perspective tu. Okay, you guys focus on the section itself.
Okay. Yep, actually came to me a couple of times. So I think I've already mentioned to her, because this is the one on the right is your section, right? Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I mentioned about this wall here, did I?
No, I think.
Oh, it wasn't you. Okay, okay, so hang on, let me just see where you cut your section. Okay. Okay, I think in terms of section A is fine. To me, I can see the overall spaces. Okay, to me for section B, I kind of not sure what you are trying to show. I can see the waterfall, and then I think I did the waterfall on the left hand side, and then the seating, the stone seating, is it on the right hand side? Okay, it is not really clear of the spaces that you are trying to show in the section, and then it's missing background. So you need to draw the background for section, especially for section B.
Actually, for section B, I didn't add wall because my wall is only at the left and also the bottom. For the upper side and also the right hand side, I didn't add wall because I plan it to like combine with my house.
Okay, so this is the one on the right is just the stone sitting, is it?
Wait. Oh, at the right here, the wall right is here.
So this is the wall, is it?
Yes, this is the wall.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. And I mentioned about the background. So
Hmm.
whatever sekejap eh. So you cut here, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I should be able to see some of the table here, okay?
Okay. Okay.
And then this tree here, this trees here, somewhere here,
Okay. Okay.
okay?
Understand.
Because section B looks a bit flat to me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of like trying to find what is it you're trying to show in section B.
Okay.
Okay.
Understand. Okay.
And then your I think the common comments, your thickness of your ground line needs to be consistent. This one.
Because actually for the ground right, I add some like the thickness of the ground is a bit different, right? Because for here, this part is turf, this part also, and this is like stepping stone, I think. Wait, like this one, the tile beside the shelter.
Mm-hmm.
So I think tile is more thin than turf, right? Because turf is like
Yes,
Can,
but
can you zoom?
okay.
Can you zoom your section? So
what?
who sharing screen can zoom the section? So where's the stepping stone?
No stepping stone. I wrongly said is tile around the shelter.
Tile. Okay.
Yes.
Where is it?
Here shelter.
Sini,
Sorry, I can't see.
sini dia potong sini.
Yes.
Because I'm using phone, I'm just looking at the sharing screen. Can Isfar, is it sharing the screen? Can you move the Miro?
Isfa, can you move to the side plan? Okay, thank you.
So you are okay. Section A, that means around the shelter is tiles.
Yes. That.
Okay, and then can Isfar go to section A? Section A, which one? Is it in the blue box or outside the blue box?
In the blue box.
In the blue box. So can
The upper one.
oh my god. Okay. So the tiles area should be higher than the ground area.
This is the turf area.
Turf.
Turf. Yes, turf.
So the tiles area, where is it?
Here, the thin one.
Thin one. Oh, it should be thicker, should be higher.
Oh, so tile is thicker than turf, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yes.
I just wanted to comment because okay, the way you cut your section is both of your section is looking outward. You know what I mean? Outward. Okay.
We couldn't see your shelter.
Yes.
see
Both.
your-
Yeah. I think it would be
sitting.
better if at least one of your section is we can see the shelter because it's like a prominent part of your plan. It's in the middle, it's in the center, but it's not shown in the section. I think it would be nice if one of the section you show the shelter. So for example, section B, instead of going looking to the right, it looks into the shelter. At least it's showing us the spaces around the shelter. You know what I mean?
Oh, understand. Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, manager, anything else?
Doctor, so can I maybe add one more section? I mean,
Yes, yes.
maybe
Yes, you can.
You can do 10 more if you want to, no
Yeah,
problem.
it's
Okay,
just a minimum
okay.
of 2 section.
Okay.
Okay.
I think all of them need to put human scale in your section. Then you see some of the items is sometimes the proportion is out a bit. So if you put human scale, maybe it will help you to imagine the correct scale for all the items, for all the animals.
Okay.
Especially your trees.
Okay.
Because I'm very concerned on trees because the way you all draw trees, especially on plant, is like architect, Architect will draw very small trees. It's not landscape architect drawing. Landscape architect will show
They only landscape architect only draw circles, pyramids and squares of trees to form.
Squid Game ke apa?
Ah.
Okay.
So for my five of the tree here, I need to bigger
Higher.
higher.
It should be higher, yeah. The tree trunk should be higher.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Just going to your perspective. Go to your perspective on your Miro.
Okay.
Right. I've added a few things. You see, when everyone remember every element there is a breadth and there's a width, also there's a thickness. Okay. So what she has produced in her work, for example, in her the shelter, the column, when in perspective, it's just 2 lines. It's like one single piece of paper that's holding up the roof. Right. So I've added another line, so that it gives a sense of thickness to the column that supports the roof. Can you see that? Can you see that?
What is the meaning, Chetdin? Sorry.
Sorry?
I don't understand actually.
But are you looking at the perspective now?
Yes, I
Right.
am looking.
Okay. You see, okay, let me try to draw what I meant by what you did. You see what you did when you draw this column here. You draw it just like that. Oh, sorry, not should be right. Sorry. You just draw the column like that. Right?
Yes.
It looks like a 2-dimensional or single piece of paper that's holding up the roof. There's no thickness in it. In sections, yes, you can do that in sections. But in perspective, you cannot do that. Perspective, there is a sense of thickness in it. There's another line there, isn't it? To show the thickness of the column.
Sense of depth.
You know, it's very difficult with the mouse. Something like that.
Oh, okay. Understand.
You know? You see?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, okay. Understand.
Okay. And then I know this is very much kind of a Japanese modern kind of idea that you have, for example. So what I basically is, I'm trying to refine a bit more and also give it a bit more sense of Japanism to the idea. You know, under the shelter, I decided to put 2 big boulders, so that it breaks up a bit the monotony of the straight line.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Right? And but boulder is a natural boulder. It's meant for people to sit on it temporarily, or it's a feature in the floor of the shelter. It's a feature, natural stone. Can you see that?
Yes.
Right? And then along this footpath here also, maybe just maybe because I've seen your plan. Maybe somewhere in one side of the footpath, the lawn, whatever. Just another same thing that you do. Do the same thing, putting some kind of a natural stone, just like the Japanese dry garden, for example, just like that.
But Chetdin, my concept is simple modern.
Okay, then it's still okay. It's still okay. No problem. No problem.
So if both side here, right, I do it bonsai tree both beside.
It doesn't matter.
So the I need to draw out because it just cut half of the bonsai tree.
Half of the bonsai tree. Where is the bonsai tree?
In front of the shelter, there is a stepping stone, right? I like cut here. I
Yeah.
like that.
No, you can draw it. You can draw it.
Wait.
This is the bonsai tree, both sides. Is that the bonsai tree?
Yes, this is a bonsai
Okay,
tree.
right. So,
After that, I cut it like that. The perspective is like that.
so
I
from
standing
here,
here.
from here.
I'm standing here.
Standing here. Okay, right.
Yes.
So,
So I will slightly like see a bit of the.
no, that's no problem. No problem.
Okay.
That means you're using the tree to enframe your perspective.
Yes.
No problem.
Okay.
Right.
Understand.
So what is that's no problem. There's no problem.
Okay.
You know.
Mm.
But let me but because it's at the forefront of the perspective, make sure that you draw it very, very carefully, because it's in the first layer of the perspective, isn't it?
Mm.
Right. So you can see the detail of it. So draw it in detail. What kind of how does the bonsai tree really look like in detail? Practically you can almost draw every single leaf kind of thing.
Mm.
Because is that very high? Is that a tree trunk?
Oh.
Is that a tree trunk? This one here, this line here?
No. This border.
Oh, border.
Right.
Something like that. With the branch, very, very, very structural, for example, something like that. And then practically every single spot you can show almost every single leaf. Sorry, I'm using the mouse. I cannot draw it properly.
Okay.
Something like that. So you're using the bonsai tree to enframe the whole perspective, right? And then your footpath also, the stones, for example, try to raise it a bit above. Show the thickness of it, not the whole thing, but half thickness of the paving slab.
Oh, okay.
Right. So you put it down straight. It doesn't. I know you're trying to show it like this here, the one on the right hand side.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be best to express the thickness also, to show half of it as well.
Okay, sure.
Okay, something like that. So all these are little things, to give a certain expression, to the elements itself. But not the whole thing, but just certain expression. A little thing here and there can give a lot of meaning. For example, like what I've drawn here, for example, on the rooftop, for example, these little things like this that I've drawn here. That little thing, these are little things that can give a little sense of expression, give certain character. And then the roof here, I also extended the roof a little bit, overhang. Because if it's not overhang, then if it rains, the water can get inside.
Oh, okay.
Because in tropical countries, they must have overhang. They must have overhang.
Okay.
In Western countries, for example, Mediterranean, they don't need them because they need the sun to come to their house because it's very cold. So they have very little overhang. This is what we call an overhang. This one here is called this little bit here is called an overhang of the roof. So in tropical countries, the longer the overhang, the better is that. So you prevent the sun coming into the house.
Oh, okay.
Right, and so on and so on. Right, and the right perspective, I think it's okay. It's okay, but maybe a figure could be nice to have.
Yes, I will add trees and
Something like that. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chedin. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, thank you. Yep.
We
So
can't actually see everyone today, can we? Because we only see a few people only today. For
yes.
those who want to see to show their work.
Mm-hmm.
So we're keeping the same thing again and again and again. Anyone else? Who else?
Anyone else wants to show your work?
Is Rawan with us today? Rawan, is she here with us today? No.
Not sure.
Irfan, is Rawan with us today? Irfan?
In the participant list, yes, there's her.
Ada.
Hello, Rawan. Hello.
Yes, teacher.
Is she here?
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep. I didn't
Oh, you
sleep.
fell asleep, Rawan.
Sorry.
Come on, Rawan, wake up. It's 10 o'clock in the morning already.
Yeah.
5 o'clock here.
Oh, sorry. sorry. Okay.
Don't worry, once
I'm
you come.
trying to add a bit of festivity, a bit of liveliness in the presentation today. Everyone's awake, with their work. I'm also very, very tired, but like most time,
Yeah.
most of the time, when I get involved with my job, I tend to be quite passionate about it, and hopefully, it inspires and motivates you. You've taken an old man like myself first thing in the morning. He can be very, very passionate about his work. So can you. So should you. You have no excuse at all. You're very, very young. Then this is your personal work. This is not my personal drawing. This is your personal design. So you should be very, very excited to present your work, or to talk about your work, or to talk about someone else's work. Guys, okay?
Yeah.
Please, come on, everyone, come on. Rawan, wake
Can
up,
I present
Rawan.
them?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right, okay, good. So who is going to be one? Who wants
Can
to?
I?
Okay, Isfa.
Isfa, where are you, Isfa?
Okay. The first one in
First
your
one. Okay, all
work-based.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the second one on the left corner. This is the section cut AA from here, from the center in the side plan. And this one is the section cut B from which is showing the shed and the studio from here in the side plan. So I made them. It looks like a rough sketch because I had to make many changes in the drawing. So I will organize them again and fix them later on, inshallah. And this one on the second one on the right hand corner, this is the perspective sketch.
Okay.
So perspective sketch I took from here, from the center again,
Okay, never
like
mind.
standing
Okay.
on the page.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, so it will
Um,
show the on the right. Yeah, from here to the right.
Okay, Isfa. So your section is around here, is it?
Yes,
The first
yes,
section.
yes. This one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the studio. This is the bridge.
Yes, this is the bridge. This is the studio, and this is the pond. This one, and then this is the lawn and the trees.
Okay. First of all, I'm a bit confused about your ground line here. I'm not sure what this is and
Uh-huh.
what this is. Okay, because here I can see your ground and across throughout the whole site, but then your pond is here. Okay, so maybe you need to identify
Upper the
properly
ground line. Yeah.
where you cut your section on your plan. Okay, so where does the not pond, pool start and where it
Pool.
stops? Okay.
Yeah, this starts from okay.
Okay. And then I think I commented on this yesterday about your bridge. Hang on, I cannot really see it now. Oops. Okay. Okay, about your bridge yesterday. Maybe you can have some
Yeah,
kind of railing or something like that. Okay. For your bridge, and then your bridge also needs to have some level of thickness. Okay.
yeah,
I think
thickness in line
you
width,
just
right?
need you
Thickness in line width.
not line
Yeah.
weight, not line weight, thickness of the whatever material that you use. Like if it's using like deck whatever material, it needs to have some form, some kind of um depth lah. Okay, not purely line weight. Okay, the same with
So like
the
it
same
will
with
be like
railing. Okay.
a fat line type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then at the back, is that just a lawn?
Yes, it's a lawn with the tree. One tree is this, and this is the second tree. These two trees. So
Oh,
I've shown
okay.
them here. Yeah.
So maybe the trees, the bigger tree you can put somewhere here. Okay.
Yes.
So that, because if you can see your section, it has like a very empty, hang on, here.
Got it.
Because even in your plan you don't have anything at the back. Okay, and it would be
Uh-huh.
nice to have maybe shrubs, but I don't know what your concept is, but you don't have anything that that shows any heights at the back, so it looks a bit
Yep.
flat. So you can, I think, just to show the tree, you can just change the location just a little bit here ke.
Okay. Yep.
Marija, any comment on the section?
Previously, I already commented to him on the curve of the bridge and then the landing of the bridge. At the studio, I commented that you need to show how the design of the studio is not.
Mm-hmm. Yes, just not just the block.
So we want to see your design because when we show your section, we want
Yeah,
to
studio. Studio. I have to fix in this section, but I made the studio like this in the section cut.
Or is
B.
that I can
Yeah,
really. And then
this
your
one.
shelter. Remember, my comment. You need to show proper shelter because right now I think you just show next to your studio.
Yeah,
Ah,
that studio.
it doesn't look right, huh? Your shelter.
The
I
shelter is it's like a canopy which is standing on these two poles. Wait, like if I
Yes,
show in,
height.
yeah,
The height,
like this.
but the height also is not right, huh? It's too high. I think it's higher than your studio.
Mm.
I think the studio needs to be a little higher. I think a little
What
bit more.
what's the height of your studio now? Because I remember I saw your seating last time. It's very small.
Mhm. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, the seating. Yeah, these
so your proportion.
the seating.
Yes, it shouldn't
Yeah.
be that small.
Okay, I will increase. Okay.
And I think the depths of the pond, the pool tu juga berapa?
Hmm.
Sorry,
Yeah,
how
this is I think 2 meters. Some, yeah, 2 meters.
it's a pool? Is it a swimming pool
No, it's a organic pool. Organic,
or
or
organic
it should
pool?
be. Yeah, it should be a 1 meter, but I thought it was too shallow. Yeah, so I just made it like that.
So that's 2 meter, is it?
Yeah, I think yesterday somewhere around 2 meter.
Mm. Okay. And then also it's fine if you cut the your B section.
Mm-hmm.
We should be able to see some part of the bridge
Some part of the bridge.
here, right?
Like
Am I
if we
correct?
are standing on the bridge, then I thought we would see the studio
No.
and the shed
If
only.
no, if you are drawing a section, you cannot imagine yourself standing anywhere, because then you will see the space as perspective view. Okay, so if
Yeah.
you are viewing a section, it needs to be not a view. Okay, you
Mm.
need to imagine you cut. I think Cik Din already mentioned this. You cut your cake, or you cut
Yeah.
off your space, your side. You cut off the ground. So this is your piece of ground that has been cut. Okay,
Mm.
so you cannot imagine you are standing here, because if you stand here, your point of apa, the side will be like this. Am I correct?
Yes, 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 yes.
Ah. Okay.
So how do I show this bridge now in the section?
Okay, for the section, okay. I think kalau if you don't want to show the bridge because you want to show the design of the studio, I think that's fine. Put.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
okay. Okay, I think we can move on to your perspective.
Okay, perspective first and foremost, like I said, because this is only a small space, we usually it's a bit, it's a bit awkward actually. There's no sense actually trying to draw it from an eye level point of view. Like I said, remember in my lecture, I told you if it's a very very big space, for example, very very big space, then you know because you want to show so many things, then you can take it from the bird's eye view perspective. Because it's only a small space. The way you draw, for example, it's like you have 1 acre side, you know.
One
More than
what?
that. 1 acre. 1 acre is very big. It's almost like a one quarter of a football field size. But but your side is not that big. It's only small. It's only by 15 by 30. Or was it 15 by 30? Yeah. Yeah. Right. So what I've drawn for you roughly here on the right hand side of your work is try to take it from the eye level. Remember I gave you the lecture last time? Eye level.
Oh.
So if this is a person here, this is a person here, right? This is a person here. So this is the eye level line. This is the eye level line. The person's eye is here, right? So you can have your vanishing point either anywhere along here. It can be here, it can be, but I took it the eye level somewhere right in the middle. So I draw from the eye level here, Hang on. From the eye level, I can draw the pergola this way. And I can also draw the footpath also this way. And I can also draw the wall that you have here on the right hand side, also this way. From this vanishing point here. Can you see the perspective I've drawn for you? You can see it's a more realistic eye level view, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. More
but here it
realistic.
seems that the person that's looking at this one here is either the person there, right? That person there has got wings. He can fly and look down, or that person is 30 feet tall.
Yeah, I can say that.
But the person only that small.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So which one is it? Of course, if we're talking, we should be referring to the person this size, isn't it? Because you're looking at from the ground level. So you are standing here on the ground level here. You are standing there on the ground level. So where the person's eye is, you draw a line like that, a guideline. So your vanishing point can be anywhere along here. It can be here, it can be here, it can be here. But here, just for the sake of showing everyone, I put it right in the center. From that center point, then you can start drawing the lines from there, projecting this way, to show where the trees are, right? So you see the column here, they are increasing, isn't it? They are increasing from that height to another height and to another height, but following this line here. Okay? Okay, Ishan, okay?
Yep, I understand this.
Right.
Yeah.
And then just like the student before you, again, I show the thickness of the column also. So it's because it's very sketchy. It should be like
Thickness of the
that,
column, yeah.
like that, and another line to show the thickness of the column. Something like that. Okay.
Yeah, thickness of the column. Yeah, like this double line, right?
I cannot see that, very very small.
Yeah, yeah, this one.
I cannot
Like
see
I'm
that.
trying to show some
Yeah,
thickness.
yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
just look at my sketch there.
Yeah, got it.
All right. This is the part that you should be enjoying yourself. Really, really you can enjoy yourself. Okay, guys, everyone, please, everyone, make sure your perspective that you draw is taken from the eye level. If you don't know where to locate the eye level, draw the person first. Draw the person first. Right? Draw the person first.
That person must be your height,
Yeah, of course lah. Not Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan's height. Right? So that's the person. So this is where his eyes are, right? And then that is the eye level line. Okay? Right? And then what you do is you draw a box. This is a picture frame of your work. It can be anywhere. That person can be in the center, can be anywhere, that person. Right? The person can be anywhere. Like that. So this is so then you can choose your vanishing point, your VP vanishing point anywhere here, in the middle here, anywhere you can draw that. You can if it's here, you can project the line here like that. If it's here, you can project the line here like that way. Right? If it's here, you can If it's here, you can project the line to be that way. So if there's a tree here somewhere, right? If there's a tree here somewhere, a row of trees, right? So you draw the line here, take the vanishing point line here, and project it from the top of the tree and go this way up. So the next tree would be here, isn't it? True, everyone, right? And the next tree will be somewhere. And the closer it gets to you, the bigger the trunk would be. The bigger the trunk will be, and the further away, the lesser the trunk will be. Right? And the closer it is, the much more detail you can show in the tree. Something like that. And that's what you do. Right? So it's very simple actually. Very simple technique. Draw the person, draw the picture frame here. Draw the picture frame, right? When you draw the person, identify the eye level, and then you can your vanishing point, your VP can be anywhere along here. But usually people try to avoid putting right in the middle, right? Because when you put in the middle, it tends to be a bit funny actually. Well, not bit, but looks a bit artificial. They tend to put it somewhere, maybe somewhere. The person here or the eye level can be at least 1/3 either on the left hand side or the 1/3 located on the right hand side. Something like that. This is just a guide. Okay, everyone. Okay, eye level. That's most important. That's the biggest secret. That's the magical secret actually. How to make a perspective very, very good is to have a good eye level view. Okay, everyone. Hello, everyone. Ariana.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. Okay, yep.
Okay.
Okay, Suryani.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Rawan. Rawan,
No, I'm here.
you're still sleeping.
I have to turn on and turn off.
Okay, everyone. Come on. Yes. All right. You try this technique first, and then inshallah next for the next project I'll give you another technique how things can be even much more simple, how to draw perspective. You will be surprised how simple it can be. But I don't want to show you so many things because you'll be so confused. Right? But this is a very basic, very fundamental way of drawing a perspective. You don't have to be an artist, right? But if you can find the right appropriate vanishing point, eye level vanishing point, then you're on the right track already. You cannot go wrong. Right? But in the next project, I'll show you one or two more techniques. Very, very simple technique, and it can be very, very helpful. Okay, everyone? Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Next.
May I?
Okay. Ming Hui.
Yeah.
And where are you?
I'm in the frame 7 below Isma.
All right.
Oh,
Alright, from my project, well, first I will present my conceptual plan. Because my conceptual plan, I add some color here. May I ask, is this okay if I don't color my lawn? Is this okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this okay? Okay.
Apa dia?
I mean, kalau saya tak color ini kelas ni, is it okay?
Lawn.
Is this the site plan or what is it?
No. This is the
Conceptual.
conceptual plan.
Oh, conceptual. Why you need to color the conceptual?
Because for the conceptual site plan and the section, we all need to color it. Is it?
No, I'm confused. Is the site plan or conceptual plan?
No, this is the conceptual plan.
Or conceptual plan. Conceptual plan can also be in black and white. No problem. Up to you. No problem.
Okay.
If you color it, so it's okay. If you don't color it, also you want to half color it, also okay. You only want one color, also it's okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah, unless it's a side plan, then you
Side
need to
plan kena
color
lah.
it.
Side plan kena lah.
Oh, I thought. Okay. So next I will
Oh, ni
present
dia
my
pemerah ada, dia kata. Okay.
next I will present my side plan. My side plan is here. Yeah,
Because normally conceptual plan will just black and white.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I confused. This is my side
It's
plan.
not wrong. It's not wrong that you want
Yeah,
to color
it's not
it.
wrong.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay, this is my side plan. For my latest side plan, I add something else. And this is my session. For my session, I use here. This is my AA section. I look below here. It is upper section, and this the lower section here is BB here.
Sorry, section AA, which is where is the line?
This.
Oh.
This is the AA. Look low below one, and the BB is here.
Looking right.
Looking at the right side, yeah. So this is my session. The tree I already decide what type of tree I will using. For this tree, and this tree is the golden shower tree. It is look like this yellow one. Can you see that? Yeah, this one, the yellow one, the golden shower tree. And for this tree, I already decided it is the actually the name the Royal Phociana. The red color tree here is the Royal Phociana.
Pokok apa tu, Ijah? Saya tak tahu, Ijah.
Apa dia?
Royal Fuchsia ke? Phociana.
Royal, RSEOEO.
Royal.
I copy the name.
Royal Palm.
Tak, Royal Fuchsiana, she mentioned.
Fuchsiana, apa Fuchsiana?
This.
Is it Royal, RSEOEO?
ROYAL, Royal.
Royal, okay. Royal Palm je yang saya tahu.
Yeah, I already copied the name in the chat.
Delonix regia is red flame. Delonix regia is red flame tree. I saw in chat. Did you write?
Yeah. This two names is the same tree. One is the common name. One is the specific name.
Sorry, I need to see the chat first. Hold on. Where is it? I don't know where is the chat room.
Never mind. I copy in my room. This. Madam, can you see the name?
No.
Here.
Royal Poinciana. Oh, never heard of that. Royal Poinciana, I never heard. Delonix regia is red flame tree.
Is natural tree? Means that?
No, Royal Poinciana.
This is the common name, and this is specific name.
Oh, scientific name Delonix regia. Common name is red flame.
Again, sorry, madam.
Red flame. RED, red, kalau merah. Flame, FLAME. I can see the message now. Okay. Red flame.
Red flame.
Oh, okay. Ming Hui, ni pokok yang sama ni.
Ini pokok yang sama. Ini pokok
Royal
mati ni.
Poinciana to maybe a different name.
I don't know if there's new name, but my knowledge is Delonix regia is red flame.
Oh, okay. Later I will check again.
Alright.
Alright. Then I will continue. For the section BB, the backward here is the another tree is called Plumeria.
Plumeria is not like that. Plumeria doesn't look like Plumeria.
So should I draw it like more umbrella shape?
No,
It's not
no,
umbrella
no.
shape. I think Cik Din drew it for you last time. The apa dia punya branch tu is very organic shape.
Plumeria.
Have you googled it? What Plumeria is?
Yeah. This is the photo.
Where is it? Where's the photo?
Here. Just beside it.
Can you see? It's a bit sculptural. The
So in your section, where is the Plumeria?
Here, the backside one.
Okay, it's a bit like that, but the way you draw the leaves, like it's like a solid tree.
Yes.
Because the leaves in Plumeria are not solid. They are
loose.
They are
very loose, quite loose.
Yes, they are quite scattered. One leaf is it's very difficult to draw this. In other words, it's like that. Basically Plumeria. They have a very like that kind of character with the branches like that. Right, and then they have leaves like that. One single leaf. I know this is my favorite tree. I planted this a lot at my home. Something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, okay. I will change it.
Okay.
Okay.
But I would prefer if you cut your section AA through your pond. Pool, is it? You have pool there?
Yeah. This is the black pool.
I don't know. I would prefer you to cut it through your lap pool to see the level.
Alright. Means from here, right?
Because section, if it is flat, it's quite boring. So if you have levels, so it will be nicer. And then mana? Plan. Apa tadi? Because currently we can only see your cabana there, and then the lounger, and then trees. Then there's no space. Actually, the empty space there is the pool. So if you cut through your pool, we can see the level. So it will be more interesting. And then you can put you can put people swimming inside the pool. Alright. Maybe you can add one more section.
Just add one more, okay. May I ask, should I add the hedge at the backside? The dinner hedge?
Sorry, the perspective, is it? I can't see it.
No, I mean the section. Should I add the dinner hedge at the backside?
It's up to you whether you want to have that wall hedges or what do you have. Just show it to us. But then at the back, is there any wall?
No. I don't have wall, but I use
it's just hedges. Dia punya hedge tu.
Yelah, tapi there's one side je on left side. And then belakang tu, behind, is there any hedges?
Also is hedge. This is hedge.
Hedge keliling.
And this is the wall.
So you need to show.
Oh, okay.
This is what last time I commented during your preparation of site plan. If you draw the hedges, it will be like a block of wall, soft wall lah we call it. So then maybe when you draw your section two, you need to break this because it will look maybe I don't know. You just draw it first. It looks quite boring because you only have one plain hedges around your side tu. So if you maybe you break the hedges with something, maybe it will look different. So just try to sew the hedges first.
Alright.
Oh.
Then this is my perspective. I think I also do wrong for my perspective because I also do for the eye wheel but not the eye level wheel.
Yeah. And also the right hand perspective, there is a 2-point perspective. I told you last time, don't do 2-point perspective because it's such a small scale area. It's a 2-point perspective, isn't it? Look at the yellow lines I've drawn for you. It's like they've got 2-point perspective, isn't it? One on the left hand side, one on the right hand side. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
So don't do that. So what I can still use your vanishing point here. But like I said, when you got the vanishing point there, or either you draw the vanishing line first or you draw the figure first, then you draw the figure. Right? And anywhere along here can be your vanishing point. So let's say I take it from here, then that should be the. If this is a picture frame, right? This is this drawing here is a picture frame, right? Then you can start drawing the trees here, following like that. The 2 trees here. I'm just drawing this for the sake of drawing it. Right? Something like that. The trees here, following that line. Okay? And then you're sitting here somewhere, the sitting somewhere there. If the sitting somewhere there, the sitting should look more or less like that. Okay? Understand? Right.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah. I think once you do the 1-point perspective, you got the right vanishing point. I'm saying this again, your perspective is going to look all right already. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jatin. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Madam.
Anyone else?
Can I?
Yeah, where are you?
Like from number 16.
Same work base?
No, Dr. Hannah.
Frame number?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum. So my concept is based on simple Japanese garden. So this is my site plan down here, and this is my section drawing. The section AA, I cut it here, down here, and also for section BB, I cut it up here. And for my perspective, I'm not really sure because I haven't finished it yet. So for this perspective one, I want to show how curvy the pond is. And for perspective 2, I think it looks kind of old. So I think I will change the place later. That's all for me.
Okay. Ija, Ana?
On perspektif tu ke?
Tak, section lah, section.
Mana section?
Belah kanan atas tu.
Can Ispa move to her section?
Oh, apa? Ija tak dapat tengok apa ya? Wairo ya? Oh, pakai handphone. I see. Okay, alright.
Wah. The top one, section AA. Where's the section line on plan?
Here. Down here.
AA. Okay, AA. So BB sana. Sekejap Need to see. What is this? Water well. Alamak, macam nak can zoom. Sorry. Susah juga tengok pakai handphone ni.
Memang lah.
Itulah. Nak zoom tak nampak nak apa. Wah, entrance tu very high Tapi itulah dia punya ni blur-blur sikit. Kejap. Pokok tu pokok apa tu? Nampak macam pokok besar tapi dengan style tu dia.
The big one is bonsai.
Bonsai. Wah, ni berapa ratus tahun punya bonsai ni?
Dia punya trunk tu sangat besar.
Besar ni. It can be that high.
Yang belah kiri tu okey.
Left side tu okey. Nampak okey tu proportion dia. Tapi kanan tu besar betul macam pokok baobab. And then ada apa tu? Area yang bawah ni punya shelter
Yeah.
Tapi shelter ni nampak macam nak jadi perspektif, doesn't look
Because in my section dia macam sengit.
dia macam sengit ni. Can Isfa move to the left? Oh macam tu. Alright. Okay. Jadi tak nampak lah. Yang tu water pond tu macam channel hot spring. Isfa, can you move to the right? For the section. Nampak macam kecil je tu. Tu yang apa tadi? Ingat tak sungai tadi?
Where?
Hot spring. The hot spring, is it? The pond.
The pond tu, tapi I think you can make it more naturalistic sikit. Dia punya ni.
The side tu looks like a string tu.
Ni nampak macam channel.
So I need to make it more bigger.
Cut correctly. Maybe the section cut is correctly betul dekat situ. Tapi hot spring, okay. Remember for those yang draw the pond or pool whatever, you need to understand whether you want to have it natural like this or you want to have wall. It means it's a man-made pool. If man-made pool, it must be straight. You need to have wall. This one looks like a natural punya ni lah. Tapi I think your hot spring tu, the idea is man-made punya hot spring. So you need to have wall. So wall means dia kena 90 degree wall. Cannot be like that. Understand ke? Because I can't draw on your Miro. Tapi I think you need to show it man-made punya hot spring lah. You need to have wall.
Okay.
And then in terms of proportion tu same thing. Yang section BB tu your trees tu doesn't look right. Lagi apa lagi space dia ada? Oh, you ada dua belah.
Madam, what my trees?
Trees tu doesn't look correct dia punya height tu.
Oh, I made like 4 meter. Oh.
Maybe the height is okay, but then the canopy tu doesn't look right. Means kalau you berdiri situ, kalau you keluar rumah, you berdiri, you ada nampak pokok yang macam tu ke? Normally pokok besar lagi.
Okay.
You kena tengok dia punya comparison dengan you punya shelter tu. Contohnya kalau ada orang keluar dari sini.
Okay, I'm
terus
outside.
kena pokok.
Right now, I will show you ni how to change my this one. Okay, you see the shelter? And then
Nampak.
So the trees is higher.
Saya kena rendahkan shelter saya lah kan?
No. The shelter you have to you have to measure what's the height of the shelter. You don't simply rendahkan je tau. You have scale, so you have to measure. You see that one? Shelter and then trees. Nampak?
No. Yes.
So the trees is all very high. Ni tak ada human pula dekat sini. Tapi itu ada orang tu lagi. You tengok dia punya height dengan pokok. You see? What's the height compared to the trees? So all of you draw trees about the same height with human. Which is not right. Okay, so I have pond here. We'll show to you all. when you all draw font, natural font, apa tu dia punya section tadi macam what you call it, looks curve a bit kan. Tapi actually font straight wall and then floor and then another straight wall. Japanese garden for those doing Japanese garden. This is Madam Chicken design implemented on site with curved bridge. You see the bridge cross section. Okay.
Okay. Okay, madam.
So, pergola. See the height of the pergola compared to the house. Compared to the bonsai. Bonsai for the purpose. This walkway, those who doing stepping stone, can see stepping stone. Okay, by the way, this is MB Joho's house.
Okay, madam, I understand.
Okay. So let's look around when you go outside, see the proportion.
Okay, madam.
Tapi Nurin, I actually like your section. I think it's very lively.
Yes, that is true.
It's very nice. The whole spaces are clearly shown, and all the elements semua tu memang bagi saya lah, saya nampak lah the concept is there semua. Cuma proportion lah. Okay, I think you guys need to first time buat kan, so that's very normal. So just tengok balik je lah.
Okay, betul.
Okay, this is proportion of human versus tree. Okay, that's all. I think it's quite busy lah sini.
Okay, quickly, going to your perspective, what's the name?
Nurin.
Huh?
Nurin Edina.
Nurin. Okay, Nurin, look perspective. I think the key word here again is about the vanishing point, the eye level vanishing point, or the eye level point, and also about the scale or the proportion of what you do. Hang on. Yeah. That is the proportion. So, like this yellow line that I've drawn for you here, that's the vanishing point. That's the eye level point there, right? From your perspective, I can identify the vanishing point is somewhere there, right? So from then, I tried to draw it here. I tried to draw it for you. So I put the figure here. So that's the eye level there. And you see, when the eye level here, you could see below the tree. You know, you're not as high as the tree, but below the tree. So you should be showing what's under the tree like. So you can draw some dark line here to show the shadow of the tree like that, right? So this is the form of the tree. Okay, something like that. And then these steps here that you draw here, right? When I show your perspective, that your steps only very small. It's only it's only like that, isn't it? So I think it's not in proportion in relation to the present. If the person is here, so your scale of the bridge should be as big as I've drawn here, maybe, isn't it?
Yes.
Something like that. Okay. Another one, if you look at this perspective, one thing that's very, very wrong about this perspective is that you see, it's like one big garden, almost like a park, very big scale space here, isn't it?
Yes.
So where is this perspective taken from?
Center.
From your plan. Can you show where will you stand?
Here. Around here.
And this here, these boulders here, are they the one? This one here?
Hmm?
This one?
No, that's a stepping stone.
Or stepping stone and
And this is the hot spring here. I make it.
oh, that one. Okay.
Oh.
So the bonsai tree is somewhere. This bonsai tree here is somewhere here, is it?
Yes.
All right.
Uh.
It doesn't look very curvature actually. You know, it should be more. It should be more along this way, something like that. Okay. And then only then you would have your shrubs or whatever behind that, for example, and your bonsai tree will be somewhere here. Sorry, a bonsai tree will be somewhere there.
Cik Din, saya nak tanya.
Yeah. So that your bonsai tree will be somewhere there. Right. So the person is if that's your vanishing point, Anin, tolong tapi email cursor ni, tapi cursor, Anin. Okay. So the person should be standing somewhere there. Something like that. Okay? I think that makes a bit more sense, okay? Okay, nak tanya apa tadi tu?
Can I add like a shrub here near the stone walaupun dekat side plan tu tak ada shrub tu?
Sorry?
Boleh ke saya letak macam sedikit shrubs dekat perspektif walaupun dekat side plan tu
Di mana dia letak tu dalam perspektif tu? Cuba tunjuk.
Here kan sini kan stone kan. Saya nak letak kat tepi-tepi stone tu.
Boleh.
Walaupun dekat side plan tak ada.
Kat side plan tambahlah.
Oh, okay.
You always work to and fro, between your perspective, between your plan and also between your section. Always work like that. Any changes you make to the plan section, you make to the plan, and so if it's in the perspective, also make changes to perspective. You must work like that.
Oh, okay, Cik Din.
Okay, like that. Right. That's why I said last time, when you draw the plan, it looks good in your imagination, isn't it? But when you try to draw, we try to explore the height of the elements which cannot be seen on the plan, and you draw it in a section. You say, "Oh, that looks a bit awkward." Then you make changes to the plan when you want to decide to do something with the section. And then when you draw the perspective, you say, "Oh, the perspective doesn't look that nice. It looks nice on plan. It looks nice on section, but in 3D it doesn't look nice." So you make changes to the perspective. So that changes will affect any elements in the section, any elements in the plan. So go back to and fro. Once that is settled, then you start putting in the colors, and that's it. Right? You have to work like that. It's like one circle. Always go back to your section, go back to your plan, go back to your perspective.
Okay, Cik Din. I understand.
Some people, I'll give you a 1 or 2 minute lecture. Some people never, when they do the design, maybe Madam Ija or maybe Madam Sikin also, maybe they don't actually draw it, but in their mind they know what they want to do with the spaces when they visit the site. But some people, they want to have a good imagination. When they go to the site, there's nothing on the site, but they start drawing the perspective already. Imagine that this is what can happen. Cars here, city here, whatever. Pottery here, for example, footpath like that, for example, things like that. So they can imagine that already. So when they've got this imagination, then they go back to their office, they try to work out the plan to resemble something what they have imagined or what they've drawn. So some people, they work like that. Some people, they have to go to the site plan, they draw the site plan first, then only they draw the perspective. But never mind, this is a bit advanced for you, but anyway.
Okay, Cik Din.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Cik Din. Thank you, Madam. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. I got one more student that can go because I got to go somewhere else. Oh, one more thing. Okay, guys, this is all about, this is about making sense, If you look at this particular river here, or this you see, it's like that, isn't it? Right? But when you look at perspective, you see from this point here, they all look the same distance, Doesn't make sense, isn't it? But because especially when at this part here is much wider, isn't it? This part here is this part here is much wider, isn't it? Much wider. Betul tak?
Yes.
Right. So in your perspective, then this should be 3 or 4 times wider. If the width of this particular is the same throughout, sama saja throughout, right? Then the perspective can just be a little bit like that, isn't it? But because the distance here is much wider than this one here, 3 or 4 times, then when you draw the perspective, then the distance here also should be much wider also, like that. Okay.
Okay, Cik Din.
Right. Another thing, when this is all about perspective. When you draw the circle around this particular rock here, I saw this when you draw it, it looked like. Let me try to rub that off, and so that people can see. It looks like the thing is in elevation. Yang bulat-bulat ni, the circle around the rock. Betul tak? That's not right, isn't it? It should be when you have the rock like that, it should be like that, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes.
Tapi you draw macam ni. You draw macam ni. See the difference?
Okay, I see.
Right? Okay, never mind. It's your first time anyway. But anyway, good try anyway. All right then, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Cik Din.
Can I go next?
Okay guys, I've got to leave now. Ijah dengan apa ni, Hana? Ijah, Hana?
Okay. Cik Din nak Cik Din apa petang ada kelas ke?
Petang tak ada juga.
Okay. Alright.
Tapi what I think what we have to decide from the WhatsApp between us, for example, we to decide the day for the assessment nanti lah. We decide on that one too. Right? I think as far as I'm concerned, I think you decide, both of you decide for it, and then see whether I can fit with the schedule or not. Because I've got a few things also going on next week. Banyak ni vibe and things like that.
So far tak ada lagi masa untuk minggu depan, Cik Din, sebab we need to cater for the students' timetable juga.
Oh, aduh.
So far I'm full juga tu next week.
Then then we may have to do a weekend kot agaknya kot.
Weekend next week, Christmas kan?
Ya ke?
This week I'm not free as well, weekend.
Aduh. Tak apalah. Kalau tak ada next week nak buat macam mana kan? Tak apa, nanti kita decide again next meeting nanti. Right.
Okay, tadi petang Cik Din tak ada?
Tak ada.
Okay, Dr. Hana, I'm not able to join as well because I'm scattered itu.
But I think by the time, I think most of the things you can sort out this morning already, actually, Dr. Hana. You have to see everyone. I think what we touched basically, is more or less being addressing what other students are also going to be talking about anyway. I think that should be the way. Right. Okay, guys, thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Cik Din.
All right.
So we are going to see next student sharing their works lah.
Can I?
Yes, my Sarah.
Mine is frame 21, work-based Dr. Hana.
Okay. Can someone share the screen, please? Thank you, Isfa.
Okay, so this is my site plan, section AA, section BB and perspective. So for the section AA, I cut the site plan from here and here. And for the section BB is from here to here. So for this section AA, I took the swing to draw this one perspective point and I already colored it. And for the palm tree, I actually changed it to Tecoma tree, which is known as Malaysian Sakura tree.
Oh, besar sangat tu pokok tu, definitely. Besar sangat pokok tu.
Oh, okay.
Betul tak, Ija?
Betul, not suitable
besar
for
sangat tu. For a small garden like that. Kalau avenue tree boleh lah, but not in a small garden like this.
Okay.
Boleh lah, nampak batang je.
Itu aja, tapi reality tak boleh. Okay, carry on.
Okay, so for my 1 point perspective, I took it from section BB. for the sitting area and the pool, and section AA for the swing. So that's all from me.
Sekejap nak tengok. Oh, you dah siap perspektif dah?
Mm-mm.
Okay. The thing is about section start ni kena cari kat mana sebab dia dah hilang dah di sebalik segala labeling tu. Ni
Yes. Dengan yang ni. New section B.
Kenapa section B you lagi pendek?
Tak, yang ni section BB yang bawah.
Section B bawah itu satu nanti labeling letak kat bawah
Itu shelter dekat plan dekat mana
Shelter yang ni.
Shelter tu buatlah design sikit Masyara, bagi cantik sikit, jangan buat blok macam tu.
Alright.
and then shelter takkan dah block macam tu je. Is there any apa tu door ke, is there any window ke? Sorry, tak boleh nak komen sangat, bising lah dekat sini.
Saya rasa saya tengok section AA ni. Saya macam okay. Section AA yang ini shelter ni dekat atas apa pond cuba boleh tak, it would be nice kalau you boleh cut kat sini tau. Macam manager cakap tadi, so you potong sikit pond ni. So nanti dia akan ada nampak level ni sikit ada level sikit lah dekat your section.
Okay.
Adalah dia nampak macam straight je. And then dia, I think kan your graphic is fine, tapi dia nampak keras sikit lah. I think maybe you can add macam human figure semua tu kot. Yang section B ni I'm fine except for the shelter ni. Okay, I think dia nampak macam it would be nice kalau you boleh buat design the shelter ni. And then maybe boleh add human figure ini sini air ke apa, I don't know. I think I don't really have much to comment. I think you are basically there. Sekejap. Tengok section BB ni. Water feature, water feature sini dia sepatutnya ada you punya waterfall kan, betul tak? Tu pun boleh tambah lah, just to make it nampak hidup sikit your section ni. Okay, sebab section ni kita nak nampak you punya activities. Okay, so bila dia banyak, dia macam a bit rigid nampak. But graphic semua graphic wise semua is fine. I'm fine with that. Sitting area. Okay, I don't really have much to comment on your section. I don't know, Madam Ija has anything else to say? The same with perspective, Masyara. To me, it's nice. Okay, it's I can see all the spaces. Although you are showing your elements as the main focal point in your perspective, but the spaces here are clear lah. I can see the context, okay, the background ke, the context of your elements. Okay, but it would be lovely if you can add human figure lah to show the proportion satu, and then to show the relation between the human and your site ni.
Okay.
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 Good. Looks good. Manager, anything?
Dr. Hana,
Yeah.
do you have any suggestion for this trigonometry? What should I change it?
Pokok-pokok ni maybe manager yang boleh bagi pendapat. You can find something yang you nak, yang flowering lah kan, yang gives colour macam tu kan.
Okay, siapa tu tadi konsep apa you punya ni? It depends on your concept as well.
Soundscape garden.
Apa?
Soundscape.
Flowerscape. Oh, flowerscape.
Soundscape.
Anything yang flower.
Sound.
Soundscape. Oh, soundscape. Untuk pokok tak ada spesifik sangat lah kalau nak soundscape, unless you try to find something yang can attract birds ke, so that you can get sounds from birds or trees. Maybe cherry, tapi cherry dah lama dah orang tak tanam. You tahu kan pokok cherry yang let me spell the name. If not mistaken, this is the spelling lah. You try something yang macam itulah dia punya spelling. This is not the cherry that you buy for the cake tu, but Malaysia punya cherry yang I don't know you guys whether you
cherry hutan ni.
Yang kecil tu yang when apa?
Yang buah dia kita boleh makan tu kan.
Yeah. So that one can attract birds juga. So and it provides shade. So maybe lah suitable, and then dia small size je kan, dia macam medium size je, jadi suitable for your small garden lah. Then tadi lah yang nampak you punya shelter, maybe it's not just bare like that. Not on the wall. Your shelter must have window. If it's a closed shelter, must have window, must have door. So we need to see the design of that window and doors as well. From which side are the door, from which side the window. Tapi I don't think the shelter tu will be sengit macam tu. If from section will be straight je kan. The roof is flat kan.
Saya nak buat shade roof. Shade roof maksudnya dia sengit.
Dia memang sengit. From the section tu dia sengit like that. Section AA. Can go to the plan tadi. Which one yang sengit? Oh, dia sengit slanting one side je. Kalau slanting one side, dia macam tu. Kalau dia macam tu, yang on section BB tu, yang the right hand side tu dia straight je kan, dia tak sengit kan. Yang left hand side baru sengit. Betul tak? Maksudnya yang side yang you draw sekarang ni, ada kiri dan kanan kan. So yang side section, kalau section AA, yang sebelah kiri tu dia punya roof tu straight je. Yang belah kanan tu sengit. Betul ke? Sengit ke sana? Sengit. Betul tak? Betul. Faham ke yang I maksud? Dia tak nampak sengit on both side tau. Dia nampak sengit one side je.
Dulu ke section AA dengan section BB?
Tapi yang AA tu you menghadap ke kiri kan. So ke yang belah kanan tu sengit kan. Okay, yang belah kanan sengit tapi yang belah kiri tu should be straight je. Sebab ini section tau, kalau perspektif maybe kita nampak dia sengit a bit. Tapi bila section dia macam you pandang dia flat. Dia straight je. Kalau perspektif baru you ada depth tadi yang macam Syed Din explain tadi, dia ada depan nampak tinggi sikit, belakang nampak rendah sikit lah macam tu. Itu perspektif. Tapi kalau section dia nampak macam you tengok dia flat je. Dia tak ada sengit yang macam tu. Maksudnya yang belah, kalau section BB tu yang on the left hand side tu should be sengit lah sebab you slanting. Tapi yang belah kanan tu dia should be straight. And then apa benda yang macam bulat sikit tu? Yang section AA tu?
Yang mana yang ni?
Yang macam round tu apa tu?
Kalau yang ni swing.
Swing?
Yang ni.
Tak nampak sangat.
Dekat tu. Sorry, Isfa, can you move? Okay, stop there. Swing. Oh, swing macam tu. Okay. Alright, ingatkan. Tapi macam mana tu swing tu? You melekat. Dia punya,
Gambar dia ada dekat sebelah kanan.
dia punya swing tu. Sebelah kanan. Mana satu?
This one.
Can move the screen. Mana? Tak nampak. I can't see. Tak apalah, never mind. Okay lah, understand itu swing. Okay, tapi dekat bawah shelter tu ada ni ke? Water elements lah.
Ada pond.
Tadi tak nampak. Can Isfa move to the section bawah? So tu Dr. Hana ada komen, kena nampak pond tu. Betul? Sebab you cut dekat situ, so kena nampak pond tu. Dia tak boleh flat je. So yang ni tadi yang waterfall yang section BB. Alright. Okay. Okay? I think okay kot. The rest. Tapi nanti letak human scale sikit human lah bagi nampak ada aktiviti, ada orang.
Okay.
Lepas tu baru nampak hidup sikit. Okay? I think the rest okay kot. Ni siapa tadi?
Maisyara.
Syarah. So Syarah okay kot.
Alright. Okay, thank you madam. Thank you doctor.
Who else? Want to anyone else want to share your work? None.
May I go
Okay.
next?
Okay.
Siapa?
Nafisa.
Nafisa, okay. Nafisa share screen sendiri ke atau macam mana?
Sekejap. Isfa, can you share the screen?
Frame berapa Nafisa? Workplace berapa?
Work-based check-in, frame number 5. Can I start now?
Okay.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. Okay, for the first, here is my section plan. For my section AA, I cut it from here to get a view of my tea house and the pergola. And then for section BB, I cut from left to the right to get the view of the we call this stone lantern and the tecoma tree. And for the perspective, I only able to do one because I haven't choose which part to do the other perspective. That's all.
Lawn.
Lawn. The lawn.
Lawn.
The stone the fine gravel.
Oh, gravel. Okay. Then at the center tu island yang ada cakap ada tecoma, which is you said no tecoma tu need to change to another tree. Tapi that island tu apa kat situ?
What?
The small island yang ada pokok tu. What is that? Turf.
Only an island, turf.
Turf. Okay. So where's the alright and okay.
By the way, from the section doesn't look like Tecoma juga. This is bonsai semua.
Mana Tecoma? Atas tu, belah kiri tu kot.
Yang paling besar tu.
Tapi on plan tadi macam Tecoma tu yang dekat center tu. Bukan eh?
Tak.
Oh.
Okay, I thought yang dekat center tu, you mean that one Tecoma. So, the rest pokok bonsai semua,
Japanese pine.
Japanese pine. Bola tu, bola. Kereta tak?
Neja, tak dengar. Ke saya je yang tak dengar?
I also cannot hear Madam Ija.
Oh,
Madam
dengar.
Ija,
Okay, dah. Sekarang dengar. Tadi tak dengar.
Oh, okay. Tak, in term of tree tadi tu, do you have bamboo behind the shelter tu? Is that bamboo?
Yes.
Okay. So bamboo situ shelter. Yang tree house tadi tu yang mana?
This one.
Bawah. Oh, that one tree house. Yang atas tu tree house yang near to the bamboo. Okay, so that means
What is in the background tu, Masyarah? Yang tu apa? Wall ke?
Wall.
Just apa
Just
macam
plain
tak
wall.
ada plain wall ke?
Plain wall.
cuba tengok Japanese punya wall. Rasanya dia macam ada ash. Dia macam dia tak see through punya ash kan. Dia macam dummy punya ash. Apa tu? Cuba tengok dalam Japanese punya wall. Dia ada design dia juga.
Kalau you boleh buat design wall tu macam Japanese style, it would look nice. Daripada dia plain macam tu je, nampak macam tak cantik.
Alright.
Tapi in term of tree selection tadi tu, that means you tak ada banyak ni lah. You ada bonsai lah semua. Okay. Potong left hand side tu font ke apa?
Which one?
Because your yang on the left side tu ada water elements kan? Ada water.
Yes.
Where is it on plan?
On plan, this part, the pond.
The whole left hand side tu pond.
Yes.
Oh. Betul ke? From the section. From the section, your water element tu looks a bit small.
Because I only take the small part of it over here.
Okay, tapi in term of depth, dia shallow macam tu je lah.
Sebab dia macam kat tebing.
Dia tak ada ikan, tak ada apa.
Tak ada.
Nampak macam boleh dip kaki je. You boleh buat dalam sikit kot, Masyarah. Buat dalam sikit.
Alright.
Nafisa.
Dia akan nampak cantik sikit. Oh sorry. Nafisa. Buat depth dia tu ni sikit.
The rest nampak macam okay je. Tak tahu, nampak blur sikit dalam handphone ni. Dia tak nampak clear, nampak.
Saya rasa overall nampak okay. Maybe kalau you boleh add human figure sikit, it would look nice.
Alright.
And your section apa tu? Maybe you can add tu dekat
Japanese lantern.
Yes.
Okay.
The one that you have at your section AA tu. So macam you know sometimes when you do apa ni section, when you do perspective, you nak
put accessories lah,
nak make up dia sikit bagi nampak dia interesting kan. So tapi you kena tambah nanti dekat plan tu tengok juga.
Yang lantern tu because it makes the dia apa they give the Japanese vibe tu lah, because the lantern tu is very very distinct Japanese punya feature. So by adding that, terus you boleh nampak lah, okay, this is what concept, what style.
Betul. Okay. The rest
Perspective
nampak
looks nice.
I think
How about the perspective? I still have a problem.
Problem apa?
perspective.
I don't think the stepping stone is right.
Oh,
Dia ada a bit odd tapi okay lah. Maksudnya taklah.
Dia kena buat dia flat sikit. Dia kena
dia-
dia kena macam mana?
Joget tanah dia tu.
Kena macam ni,
jangan-
flat sikit. Jangan naik ke atas macam tu. Nampak tak? Tapi dia tak nampak obvious lah. Tapi you try ni sikit lah. Tapi perspektif ni, to me it looks nice. It's very very neat. Your drawing is very nice.
And then we
Again,
can
dia punya
see
wall
the
tu.
space lah.
Yes.
So this
Dia
is
punya-
a good sample of perspective jugalah.
It's very nice. And it's very neatly drawn. Okay, but macam tadi wall tu kalau you boleh buat macam Japanese punya style, it would complete dia punya perspektif ni, very nice.
Alright. Understand.
Okay, I don't think I have much to comment for this one.
Yeah, I think I have no further comment.
Okay, thank you Dr. Hannah. Thank you Madam Ija.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, anyone else?
Siapa lagi want to share? So their submission date is on this Sunday ke Dr. Hannah?
Yes, a submission date on Sunday by 5 p.m. Okay, saya nak cakap kalau tak ada, if nobody wants to share anything else, I think we will just let you continue on with your work. Okay, sambung petang ni, the rest of the day lah. So your submission will be on Sunday by 5 p.m. So you have to submit all of your drawings coloured in Miro and also in PDF version in e-learning. Okay.
Oh, section and elevation. Please label your spaces. Maksudnya kita ada tak yang tunjuk dia tu?
Ada, Madam Shikin ada tunjuk last week. Bukan last week, on Monday.
So please make sure you all
Label the areas.
Ah.
Dan elemen pokok jangan cakap ni pokok, just areas. Macam this is gathering area ke, macam tu je.
Yes. Spaces
Okay.
Okay. So any other questions so far? You all okay?
Untuk side plan tu pun kena colour.
Of course. Side plan wajib.
Yes.
Kalau section?
Section colour, tapi make sure you know how to colour it correctly, because the ground tu don't need to colour. The ground tu you just need to show thicker line je. For the ground line tu, yang atas daripada ground tu semua you kena colour. That means above section line you kena colour. Below section line no need to colour.
Alright.
Boleh faham tak yang tu? Ada siapa yang tunjuk saya yang dia draw section and then dia colour tanah tu. No need to colour the tanah. Colour above tanah je. Maksudnya kalau you ada pond, you colour the water tu colour because dia above tanah.
Tengok contoh section yang ada Madam Shikin bagi dalam group hari tu. Tengok macam mana dia colour.
And then background lah. Make sure ada and then tambah human figure sikit bagi dia nampak alive sikit.
Nampak hidup sikit. And remember untuk background, whatever you have drawn for your background tu, colour dia pun very lightly je. Jangan colour sama macam colour you colour your punya main elements tu. Colour dia cair-cair je.
Dia macam backup je. Backup singa.
Doctor,
Yes.
are we allowed to use pencil and technical pen at the same time in the same drawing?
Mana?
Yes, yes.
Tak ada cakap. Saya
Oh, sorry. No, when you I thought you meant pencil color.
sampai planter box tu.
When you do the drawing,
Sampai pokok tu.
you have to
Lepas
pen
tu,
all your drawings. Okay, so
sebab
you
nanti nak
first you
pasang
use
interlocky
pencil,
kan?
and then you have to use pen to outline it, and then you color.
Sana?
Also, at last, you have to use pen to.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Because
tapi
otherwise you
untuk
won't be able
ni
to see it.
planter box saja.
Okay, alright.
Okay, because it
Thank
will
you.
be drowned in your colors.
Okay. But
Okay.
if I use all technical pen to draw my plan, it doesn't look much layering in the drawing.
That's why you have to have different thickness of pens. Okay, so that's 0.1. If you use 0.1 pen, it's very, very thin. Okay, compared to if you use 0.4, 0.3. Okay, we will be able to tell. Okay, if I think some of you today already shown your plan. We can actually distinguish the different thickness. So from that, we are able to understand the height of your drawings too.
Okay.
So you don't use pencil, otherwise it will be drowned in the colors.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right, everyone. So yes.
May I ask for the hardscape planlet, do we need to include the furniture?
Yes. Yes, you need to include the furniture. What do you mean furniture inside the shelter?
No, I mean the table, the chair. Because if I base on the slide, it doesn't include the furniture. Looks like it only include the
you
cabin,
include
the
that.
shelter.
You can add any images that show your idea or your intent.
Because your palette is basically macam what you did just now, like your borrowed image. It gives us a better understanding of what is it you are trying to propose. So especially if you have like a table and chairs that has a unique design, then yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you,
Okay.
Madam.
Okay, anything else? Okay. All right.
No further question.
So okay, so if there's no further question, I think we will end the class here. Okay, don't forget the submission, and of course you can directly contact us if you have any questions regarding the work or